So anyway, they've said and done all this, and then here comes B-Fab and the Street Profits. And this is exactly what I was just talking about. You can't have Jacob working equally with the Street Profits or the other mid-card tag teams when he's supposed to be some type of threat to Roman Reigns' health. So that's why they moved him out of. They used it to get him over, and then they moved him out of it to put heat on the other bloodline folks and take him out of an awkward position. So, this is more example of the intricate way that they're thinking into this, rather than AEW, where anybody at any level of the card is going to go 20 minutes with the top fucking guy. And it makes no sense visually or storyline or anyway. Having said that, we had to watch Tama Loa, the Tongas. God damn it.
Tama Tonga and
Tonga Loa. If they're brothers, why don't they have the same last goddamn name?
I don't know. They do things differently on the islands.
Well, strange as it may seem, they give these Samoans strange names these days. Now you got who's on what's island, what's on second island, or who's on first island, what's on the second island, and I don't know who's on the third island. Anyway, so the Tongas wrestled the Profits. And finally, Jacob Fatu super kicked both of the Profits and threw one in, and Tama hit his finish 1, 2, 3. So again, they're featuring Jacob. I couldn't go through the nuts and bolts of the whole thing. Did Tonga Loa miss the ground when he fell this time, or anything major?
No, not really. It was kind of boring because of that. But no, it was. I think the Street Profits. I think the Street Profits are good, and I think they've been used a little better lately. But of course, they lost here, so we'll see what happens now.
It's all to be determined. Only time will tell if we stand the test of time. But let's get back to the point of this thing, because we still got shit to go here. Then after the bloodline, the Tongas beat the Street Profits, then they get more heat on them, but then Ciampa and Gargano hit, and they started making a big comeback, and I'm like, my God, they can't be out of their minds at these two. But fortunately, no. Jacob Fatu and Solo stopped them and beat the shit out of them too. So all was right with the world by the time they got out of this segment.
Did Gargano and Ciampa get too much? Considering if the end result was going to be what it was, where they're going to get beat up by Jacob Fatu, considering these are the main guys, the bloodline, did they get too much?
They didn't get too much on the Tongas, but Solo was put in an awkward position there for about 10 seconds. So that's, but possibly that's to, assuage hurt feelings. I don't know, but yeah, I wouldn't have, they don't get to fucking Blofeld before they pass all of the goddamn henchmen. See, think about that.